How many times did you get up last night to use the bathroom? Once? Twice? Maybe 3 times? What if I told you that those trips are more dangerous than you think? It's 2 a.m. The house is pitch black. You're groggy and disoriented. You misjudge a step, catch your foot on a rug, or bump into furniture you didn't see. A simple bathroom trip turns into a life-changing fall. Broken hip, emergency room, months of recovery, loss of independence. This isn't just about sleep disruption anymore. This is about your safety, your freedom, your ability to stay in your own home. What if I told you that those nighttime bathroom trips aren't just a normal part of aging? What if I told you they're actually a solvable problem that's putting you in danger every single night? Here's the truth that will change everything. There's a simple, 3-step protocol that can help you sleep through the night again. And it doesn't require expensive medications or complicated medical procedures. Let me paint you a picture using something we all understand. Think about your legs like 2 big kitchen sponges. Just like those yellow sponges you might remember from doing dishes back when Johnny Carson was on The Tonight Show. All day long, as you're walking around, sitting in your favorite chair, or tending to your garden, gravity is working against you. It's pulling fluid from your bloodstream down into those leg sponges. Your ankles and calves are soaking up that extra water like a dish rag soaks up spilled coffee. Now here's where it gets interesting. The moment you lie down flat in bed, gravity stops holding that fluid in your legs. All that trapped liquid starts its slow journey back into your bloodstream. Your bloodstream carries it straight to your kidneys, which filter it out and send it to your bladder. It's like having a slow drip coffee maker running all night long, filling up your bladder while you're trying to sleep. That's why you're waking up. Your body is literally processing the day's leftover fluid while you're horizontal. Now, if you're thinking, well, this happens to everyone, let me tell you why it's particularly challenging after 6. Remember when you could hold it for hours during those long Sunday drives? Those days when Lawrence Welk was on television and families would pile into the station wagon for weekend trips. As we get older, our bladder capacity naturally decreases. What used to hold comfortably now feels full much sooner. Add to that the natural changes in our prostate for men, and you've got a perfect storm for sleep disruption. But here's what really matters. After 60, the quality of your sleep becomes even more critical. Your body needs that deep sleep to repair muscles, strengthen your immune system, and keep your mind sharp. When you're waking up multiple times a night, you're cheating yourself out of the restoration your body craves. Before I share these 3 life-changing steps with you, I want to invite you to join our growing community of seniors who are taking control of their health and their sleep. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're building something special here, a place where your wisdom and experience matter. Give this video a thumbs up if you're tired of those middle-of-the-night interruptions, and drop a comment below telling me how many times you typically wake up at night. Your story helps others feel less alone in this struggle. Now let's dive into the 3-step protocol that's about to change your nights forever. Step number 3. The gravity assist. This first technique is so simple, you can do it while watching your evening programs. But don't let its simplicity fool you. This is the foundation that makes everything else work. I learned this from a patient named Frank, a retired railroad worker from Ohio. Frank had been waking up 4 times a night for 3 years. He was exhausted, frustrated, and his wife Martha was losing sleep too. After trying everything from cutting back water to herbal remedies, Frank was ready to give up. That's when I suggested this simple technique. Here's exactly what you do. About 90 minutes before your normal bedtime, find a comfortable place to lie down. Your bed, your couch, even that trusty recliner that's been your faithful companion since the Reagan years. Take 2 or 3 firm pillows and place them under your feet and ankles. You want your feet elevated significantly higher than your heart. When you've got the right angle, you'll feel a gentle pulling sensation in your legs. Now just relax. Read your evening paper, watch the news, or chat with your spouse. Just 20 to 30 minutes of this position works wonders. Think of it like this. Remember those old Hoover washing machines with the wringer attachment? You're essentially wringing out those leg sponges before bedtime, getting all that trapped fluid processed while you're still awake. Frank called me a week later. For the first time in 3 years, he'd slept through the night. Not once, but 3 nights in a row. But there's an important safety note here. If you have severe heart problems, circulation issues in just one leg, or get dizzy when lying flat, check with your doctor first. This technique is safe for most folks, but it's always wise to be cautious. Step number 2, the complete system flush. This second step happens right before you climb into bed. You've done the gravity assist, processed that extra fluid, and now it's time to make sure your main tank is completely empty. Here's something that changes as we get older, especially for us men. The prostate gland, which sits right around the urethra, like a donut around a straw, tends to enlarge over time. It's not dangerous, but it can make complete emptying more challenging. Picture your grandfather's old garden hose. If someone stepped lightly on that hose, water would still flow, but not everything would come out cleanly. That's similar to what happens when an enlarged prostate puts gentle pressure on the urethra. The solution is what doctors call double voiding, but I prefer to call it the complete system flush. Here's your step-by-step process. Go to the bathroom as you normally would. But here's the key. Sit down. I know some of us were raised to stand, but sitting helps relax all the right muscles. Take your time. Don't rush. Empty your bladder completely. When you think you're finished, don't get up immediately. Stay seated for another 20 to 30 seconds. Take a few deep breaths. Maybe think about tomorrow's plans or that crossword puzzle you didn't finish. Then stand up for a moment. Give it about 10 seconds. Finally, sit back down and try again. You might be surprised that a little more comes out. This works because changing positions shifts the angle of your bladder and prostate. It's like tipping a pitcher to get the last few drops of lemonade at a church social. The key is not to rush and definitely don't strain. This should feel natural and relaxed. Step number 1, the smart intake strategy. This final step is actually where your successful night begins, and it starts much earlier than you might think. Remember those old TV commercials that said the best defense is a good offense? That's exactly what we're doing here. The battle for a dry night actually begins at breakfast. Here's your new daily fluid strategy. Try to get about 75% of your daily liquids before 3. This includes everything: water, coffee, that bowl of chicken soup, even the milk on your cereal. Think of your body like one of those efficient factories from the old industrial films. You want to deliver most of your raw materials during the busy day shift when everything's running at full capacity. You don't want to dump everything at the loading dock right before the night crew comes in to clean up. For your evening cutoff, start with this simple rule. No significant liquids for 2 hours before bedtime. A small sip of water for your evening medications is fine, but no full glasses of anything. Try this for 1 week. If you're sleeping through the night, congratulations. 2 hours is your magic number. If you're still having some wake-ups, gradually extend that window. Try 2.5 hours the next week. If needed, push it to 3 hours. The goal is finding the shortest effective time that works for your body. Be patient and listen to what your body tells you. Now, just as important as when you stop drinking is what you avoid drinking in those evening hours. Stay away from what I call the sleep disruptors. Coffee and black tea act like a foreman shouting at your kidneys to work overtime. Alcohol, especially beer, speeds up your kidneys while also interfering with the natural signals that help you hold it through the night. And those fizzy sodas? They're like putting pop rocks in your bladder, making everything feel twitchy and urgent. During those evening hours, stick with plain water and stop at your designated time. Now let's talk about doing this safely, because your well-being is what matters most. For the gravity assist, if you have heart failure, severe circulation problems, or feel dizzy when lying flat, please check with your doctor first. Most folks can do this safely, but it's always smart to be cautious. When it comes to reducing evening fluids, don't go overboard. Dehydration brings its own problems, confusion, dizziness, and kidney issues. The goal is smart timing, not deprivation. If you take evening medications that require water, by all means, take them. A few sips won't derail your progress. And here's something important. This system works gradually. Don't expect miracles on night one. Your body needs time to adjust to this new rhythm. Some folks see improvement the first night. Others need a week of consistency to notice real changes. Like that old saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day, and good sleep habits aren't either. Let me give you a realistic plan that won't overwhelm you. Week 1, foundation building. Start with just the smart intake strategy. Focus on getting most of your fluids before 3 p.m. and establishing your evening cutoff time. This gives your body time to adjust without trying to change everything at once. Week 2, adding the physical component. Continue with your fluid timing and add the gravity assist. Those 20-30 minutes of elevation will become a relaxing part of your evening routine. Many folks find this becomes their favorite wind-down time. Week 3, the complete protocol. Now add the complete system flush right before bed. You're implementing all 3 steps in the right sequence. Keep a small notebook by your bed to track your progress. Just note how many times you got up each night. You'll be amazed at the improvement pattern. Set up your elevation pillows in advance so you're not hunting for them when you're ready to relax. Consider moving your evening medications to right after dinner if possible, so they don't interfere with your fluid cutoff time. The first week, you might see a small improvement, maybe going from 3 wake-ups to 2. By the second week, many folks are down to just 1 bathroom trip per night. Week 3 often brings the breakthrough. Sleeping through the night, or having only occasional wake-ups. Remember, consistency beats perfection. If you miss a night or 2, just get back on track. Your body will remember and respond to the pattern you're establishing. You're not alone in this journey. And that's something beautiful about our community here. Every week, I read comments from folks who've tried this protocol and found their sleep again. Just last month, Eleanor from Arizona shared that she'd slept through the night for 5 straight days using these techniques. Robert from Maine told us his wife was finally getting good sleep too, now that he wasn't getting up 3 times a night. These aren't miracle stories. They're real results from real people who decided they deserved better sleep. I want to hear your story too. After you've tried this protocol for 1 week, come back to this video and share your results in the comments. Did you go from 3 wake-ups to 1? Are you sleeping through the night? Even small improvements matter and inspire others. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Maybe there's another Frank or Eleanor reading the comments right now, wondering if this could work for them too. We're building a community of seniors who refuse to accept that's just getting older as an answer. We're proving that with the right approach, you can reclaim your sleep, your energy, and your nights. If this video has been helpful, please share it with anyone who might benefit. Good sleep is something everyone deserves, regardless of age. Subscribe to stay connected with our community. And remember, your best nights of sleep might be just ahead of you.